Terrence Howard was having a conversation with my boy Bill over here, and this is what they had to say about it. This is a question that they asked, and this is what he communicated. Make sure y'all hit a like, man. Let's get it.
Marvin Gaye was like, you would have been perfect as Marvin Gaye. And that is a story that
Well,
needs to
I
be
will let
told.
you know what happened with that. I was over at Quincy Jones' house. I'm not dropping names. I'm just giving credibility to what I'm
No,
I'm
never
saying.
drop names. De Niro
Yeah.
told me that.
Yeah. So, but I'm asking Quincy. I'm hearing rumors that Marvin was gay, and I'm like, was he gay? And Quincy's like, yes.
Oh,
He went around it with everything, and I was like, no, and I'm like, I could not.
I just feel like there's gay for real, and there's a point where guys get so much pussy, they're just like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, well, it would have been that, but they would have wanted to do that, and I wouldn't have been able to do that. It wouldn't.
Well, you mean you couldn't kiss a guy on screen in a movie?
No.
Not even, yeah.
No, because I don't fake it. I
Right.
literally, it has to.
I couldn't kiss a man either. That's true, and that does
that
not
would fuck me.
does not
I
make
would
me
cut my lips off.
Yeah. No,
So the sentiment is, or not the sentiment, but Terrence Howard was basically saying that he couldn't play Marvin Gaye in the movie because when he asked with the biopic, because the biopic was supposed to be based off of his, his life and his sexuality, it was going to explore different parts of his life. When he asked around to Quincy Jones said, yeah, he used to fuck on men too. So, Carrie, my question is, do you see people different, even their legacies, when they are described that way, when details come out that says stuff like Marvin Gaye was gay? Do you then see him differently? Do you see things differently?
No, not regarding his music.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Well, do you see R. Kelly's music differently?
Um,
I low key
not
did.
completely. Not see R. Kelly, certain songs that I went back and listened to, I'm like, what's he talking
He was
about
in "Lean on
here?
Me" by Kirk Franklin.
But R. Kelly, it's really hard to not, it's hard to not separate the talent, like the artistry, from the person, especially when the person didn't have any real influence over like my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't deny R. Kelly's talent. So it's hard to be like, oh, I no longer like the melodies that he was able to create and the sound that he was able to produce because of what he did as a person. I will admit I don't listen to R. Kelly anymore, but I think that was probably more so because I was following the crowd of the people. Like, oh God, what if somebody finds out that I still want to listen to one of his songs? But in general, nah. Like, if Marvin Gaye was gay, it wouldn't make me feel some kind of way about what's going on.
I see what you did
It
there.
actually, it made me sad.
What's going on?
I was
I see what you did there.
And then I
deflection.
But I do think that Bill Maher made a very interesting point that I'm sure people would argue and say that still means he's gay. But I think it probably is the case for some male entertainers, especially, is like they have probably had so much access and so much drugs and so many
I know where you're
things
going with this.
that is like, it's a couple of bananas that slipped into the bunch. And, like
What? Whoa.
Let me, you were saying that one time on one panel.
Yeah, that was last week. But I don't like that phraseology. I ain't like that. I ain't like
what?
Phraseology?
Gary, do you still consider them? Because he explored his sexuality, but he preferred women, do you still consider him gay?
By definition, I mean, yeah, because What is it to be gay?
That means you like the opposite. Is that a real question?
Yeah.
What does it mean to be gay?
Can you be gay if you've never had sex with a man?
Yes. It's not about sex. It's like liking the same sex is what makes you gay. Not
It's
that
about
you
what?
didn't liking it.
It's about liking sex, or it's about liking
The same
men?
thing, nigga. Did you?
Why are you so mad? I'm asking.
I'm not like liking the same sex means you're gay.
So
Even if you don't have sex
Even
with them.
if you've never did it.
Yes, nigga. If I like girls, that means I'm straight, even though I'm a virgin. What you mean? Right?
See how it's kind
You
of
can
like
be mentally
No,
gay
it's not. I'm straight because I like women.
and emotionally gay.
No, I'm not saying you are confused about
Get
it.
the fuck out of here.
But I'm so because I really don't know, since I'm not gay. I don't really know at what point it begins. I don't know if it's like I can go my whole life and never have sex with a woman, but I'm a lesbian because I just like women, or if it's official once you've crossed the road of sex. So for me, in my ignorance, I would say if you've had voluntary sex with men as a man, by definition, you're gay. But
if you voluntarily like a man, you're gay.
If a man
If you
have
like
gay
anything man,
porn in
if
his
you like,
phone, but
if you're a
he's
man and like masculine shit, you're gay.
well, that's what I'm saying. I really don't have any other way to determine it other than, hey, did you have sex with that
Okay, I
man?
have
You're
a
a man, you
way.
wanted to? I
Let's look
guess
in
you're
the
gay.
dictionary.
Like, I don't know any other way.
even if he hasn't slept with a man, if they're watching like gay porn or
Okay, so
something,
here's
that's
what
gay.
gay. It refers to a person's romantic, emotional, or sexual attraction to the people of their own sex. So no, you don't
Yeah.
have to have sex.
Yeah.
So he is gay. Anton, you're
said that?
muted if you're talking to us.
No, I said I don't go by the dictionary no more because that shit be changing based off of whatever it is that's happening in society at the moment.
Yeah, Mika
So
and
I can't go by
Slimmy
that.
don't believe in the dictionary. I forgot.
Well, I
about
just
that.
looked
My
up
bad.
phraseology. It's a real word.
My bad. My bad. Google didn't say anything.
As
Ray,
of 2019,
let me ask you, Ray.
probably.
Do you this is so dumb. What are y'all looking at phraseology for?
No, I don't. Quinn didn't. He didn't realize it was a real word.
Oh,
He
You
thought
didn't
I
say
was just talking.
phraseology.
I. What did I say then, Quinn?
I don't remember. It's so long ago.
So,
do you think that
cooking up early.
Ray, do you think that guys, a lot of these guys, these entertainers, these people, these Marvin Gayes or whoever it is, it could be whoever the modern version of it is, do you think that these guys get so much box that they then get curious, or do you think that that's just in them to be whatever it is that they are?
I think it's in them, honestly, because you have a lot of men who, they get around, they get the women, especially if they're celebrities, but some of them just wouldn't do that. You just have those men that are just like, yeah, no, yeah, I like what I like. I'm not committed. I like box, but I'm not going through the back door. Like some stuff is just not like
What if you
some
go?
stuff. No.
Is it gay if a man does a woman in the back door? Is that gay?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Silence.
It is.
How?
I mean,
You
you
said
said,
it is, Fleming?
It's a woman.
wait a
No.
minute.
I
It's
know
a
There's no
Marvin
woman.
reason.
thinks this
There's
too.
no reason to be in there. There's no reason to be in there.
What if
There's
they
no
like
reason to
it?
be in there.
Wait a
What if
minute.
they like it? What if
There's
she
no reason to
likes
be
it?
in there. There's no reason to be in there.
It's tighter. It's more friction.
Wait,
Man, that shit gay,
hold
man.
on. Wait.
Gay,
See,
man.
that's why, Quentin, that is why I asked, what is the definition of
That's
gay?
gay.
Because Slimmy
Wait,
just
wait,
made a
wait.
whole
So
new
if a
definition.
Fleming,
dude,
why is that gay?
That is
Why?
gay.
I don't
That
understand.
is gay.
Explain it to me. Why is it gay, Sonny?
That is not the hole you supposed to be in. Why are you in a hole where shit come from?
The same way,
Diseases and
Why is there to be in,
bacteria.
why is there to be in
Okay,
that
so
hole? Why?
wait, Slimmy. Let me ask you a question. Is getting head gay?
No.
Why not? because you're supposed to just bust down the hole, right?
No.
Oh, I'm just asking a question.
No.
What's the difference?
What you mean? What's the difference between what? Getting head and
No,
going
what's the
anal?
difference between the concept that that's not where you're supposed to be?
No. I'm saying on a woman's anatomy, when you have a vagina right there, why you go up top in the shitter? Why you going in the shitter?
Okay, cool. We could. I get what you're saying. I feel you. However, my question is, what makes it gay? It's still a woman that you're dealing with.
Well, that's gay sex. That's what they do. That's how they indulge. That's how gay men indulge. That's all. It's gay sex. That's their thing. Like, it's a vagina there. I don't understand why you would go anywhere else.
I don't know about that.
That's what gay men do.
I don't think that a man is gay if he busts down a chick like that. I don't believe that. Because
no, wait. I'm not saying that the man is gay. I think the act is gay. It's an act. But I know there's plenty of dudes that do that. I don't do it.
I don't either. But I don't.
Gay act.
I can't substantiate that, Slimmy.
I think it's a gay act. That's just me. You know
It's gay adjacent. You're
There we
practicing.
go.
What does that even mean? I don't know what that means.
There we go.
It's like you're practicing. What do you need a butthole for unless you're practicing for a man?
Because a girl, what if a girl wants it in the butthole? Then what? Is it gay that you gave the girl what she wants?
I ain't giving no girl
Nobody's
that.
gonna
I
have
don't
enough
like that.
standards to tell her no.
I don't like that. I'm
it's
not
about having some type of standard. You would do
can't
it to
put
a
your
booty
standards
hole.
on
You would
you
do it
can't
to
put
an
your
animal.
you can't
That
put
is
your standards on
disgusting.
someone else. You can't do that.
You're disrespecting your body and hers. Like, we don't see our bodies as sacred. Y'all can say I have tattoos or whatever, but it's just some things that, like, literally, I don't even think our minds are supposed to conceive of. I think we were taught this by some type of demonic people that's been running the
I
show
would
for a
venture to
long
say
time.
that God didn't want dicks in your mouth
I don't
either,
think
but women
kids
still
grow
suck
up
dick.
and then when they start hitting puberty, they start thinking about
Fellatio.
pumping
I'm just
butt
saying, like,
holes,
I
though.
bet you no one in
Pumping
the
a
Bible
booty hole
God
is something.
envisioned
Somebody has to
his
teach you
creatures
that.
with a dick in their mouth.
No. That's not true, Quentin.
This is why people are leaving religion. We
What?
already know a lot of
The
creatures are
Bible suck
gay.
for dick, nigga?
Actually, yeah, because
I don't understand
feet is in
It's sodomy.
Hebrew. Feet in Hebrew is phallus or something like that.
So wait a minute. What are y'all saying about?
And if you go look up, I ain't did discipleship classes in so long, but feet is phallus.
What?
Okay,
It's
I'm
like
trying to understand.
or
Wait,
phallus. So it's like it was.
What are y'all
When
saying
it
about
was
feet?
certain scriptures where they said she went to touch her feet, she went to touch his feet, and that means she was touching his genitals.
Wait. So
Yeah.
y'all saying that?
Yeah, look it up.
No.
Look it up.
I'm trying to understand. So y'all saying that
Eric
feet
Chat
is
GPT
not-
over there. I see her mouth moving.
You can't
Watch,
use
you'll see.
feet.
You're talking to Jorge, nigga. Full conversation.
It's Enrique.
Y'all can't use feet now.
No. I'm saying in the Bible, when you translate feet in the Hebrew, I believe it meant phallus, phallic, or something like that.
So I
So
can't
when
touch
I'm not making nothing up. I'm looking it up now.
So I can't touch her feet.
No, I didn't say that.
Quentin, what are you doing, man?
Why did you save that picture?
Carrie, what do you?
For
Carrie,
moments like these.
What are you thinking, Carrie?
I was trying to make sure that I was not incorrect, because I remember at one point somebody had said, not up here, but I remember hearing about sodomy being in the Bible, but then I just looked it up and it's not what I thought it was. So it's not like you can't engage in it. That's all. I was over here trying to.
I thought that the bed was undefiled. Basically, you can do what you want with your chick in the bed.
Yeah.
I'm
I
missionary
mean, I
only.
guess you
I don't care about
could,
any
but
of
that
that other
doesn't mean you should.
stuff. Molly, you're so rigid.
Mm.
I just see we've been here before. Like the Roman Empire, they went through all of this too. They were super confused about sex, too indulgent with sex. Men were sleeping with boys. Women were acting like men. We've done this before. There's nothing new under the sun. So,
No,
Yeah,
I don't
Anton,
think it's.
you right. You're right.
I know. I
It
studied
said
it.
marriage is to be held in honor among all, and the marriage bed is to be undefiled, for God will judge the sexually immoral and adulterers.
Right. It didn't say that it was bad or it was wrong for you to do whatever it is that you wanted with your wife in the bed. Now, if you go and get a little, you gonna mess with a boy like the Romans, then that's a completely different conversation. But I don't know how all of this stuff became gay for a dude to bust a chick down. I don't understand that. Now that may not be my preference. It may not be Slimmy's preference. It may not be Quentin's preference. However, I didn't know that that was. It seems like everything is gay now.
Oh, you talking about anal sex?
Yeah, I mean, whatever, anal, head, all of that junk.
Wait, what?
I've heard women say that guys that like head, that have a preference for head, is gay. I've heard that to be said online.
What?
Man, listen, bro, I didn't heard everything.
Yikes.
I've heard everything. Seriously.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's been overly reported that in Hebrew, feet may be a euphemism for male genitals.
Y'all niggas love the internet.
See,
What you
look,
mean? I didn't get that from the internet, Quentin.
I didn't say you love the internet. I went. How you know I was talking about you?
Somebody
You
in the
said it
chat
right
said
after.
that it says how is it sus to get head? That sounds crazy.
What?
Well, on a previous stream, someone did say since gay people have anal sex, it's gay to have anal sex with girls, and I guess the same could be so with giving head because girls give head too, and so do gay men. So that would make that gay, right?
Enrique said, "Why this?" He said, "This is something I could
You got
say to
carpal tunnel?
y'all."
You good?
Y'all don't even want. It's a long story. He said I could say something like, "While the Bible doesn't specifically address anal sex within marriage, we're called to honor each other's bodies, seek mutual consent, and make sure that the intimacy strengthens rather than harms our bond." So I think that if the husband and the wife, like, they get to decide what that looks like,
I
and if
agree,
that's
Carrie.
what they like.
That's what I said, Carrie.
You can have whatever you like.
I have to ask about the feet thing, Slimmy. I never heard of
But
that.
girls do be wanting it in the booty, like
Yeah,
even if it's just like little,
I learned
even
that
if
a
it's
long
just like a
time
little
ago.
finger, girls be loving that shit.
That's why I know fellatio isn't.
Sorry,
You know,
Molly.
it's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing new.